Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. Maria Milagros here, and I'm coming to you today. This is not my weekly video. Those are going to start happening on Wednesdays. Well, they've been happening on Wednesdays, but now I've committed to making them happen on Wednesday. And because I like sing-songy things, I'm going to call it Wisdom Wednesday. But not wisdom like I got all the wisdom. Wisdom with a Z, like the Wizard of Oz, because when they went to him, they realized that he didn't have all the answers. They had everything that they needed already. He just helped them realize it. See where I'm going with that? Yeah. So I really believe that God has given me these experiences, and some of them really hard earned, and this education and this life, so that I can help people tap into their own strengths and their own abilities to live the life that God intended. And that is a life that's full of fun and fulfillment and freedom and overwhelming with love. And so I wanted to come to you today and just pose this. If you have a question that you want to ask, or you have information that you need, don't be afraid to message me. I might not be able to respond to everybody right away, but I will respond in some of your questions, especially if I find that the question is duplicating itself and many people are asking it. I'll use that question to do a video segment. I'll use that question to create my monthly newsletter. And those things are free, by the way. Go to YouTube, sign up, subscribe for my videos. You're going to get a video every week. And the goal, again, is to help encourage, educate, and empower you to live the greatest life that you're supposed to be living. And the newsletter is free as well, and it has a little story, and then it gives you some actual relevant tips so you can start creating some massive movement in your life that's going to impact you and everybody around you for the better. So those are two things, the YouTube and the newsletter, that can be impacted by your questions. So please send me your questions. If you're looking for something a little more deeper, I have a Power Presenter workshop that's happening on Tuesday, March 7th. It's going to be at the Boys and Girls Club. You can sign up for that at Eventbrite down below, because the reality is we all have a story to tell. We're just really scared to tell it. So I found out that public speaking is the #1 fear in the United States. It's the #1 fear. The second is death. First fear, public speaking. Second fear, death. That's like, seriously? We're designed to communicate and to talk to each other. So I believe that my workshop is going to help you get over some of those hurdles so that you can start doing what God has called you to do. And whether you use the skills for work or use them for your personal life, so long as you're using them to create impacts and positive ripple effects for everyone around you and everyone around them and everyone around them and everyone and you know. And the other workshop that's coming up is on March 11th from 3 to 6 at Sizer School. I'm running Loving Yourself Part 1 again. A lot of women have been asking me for it. I did it at a time that's a little bit later because I know some people have jobs or obligations or sports or things like that. So that one is from 3 to 6 p.m. on March 11th. Both of those you can sign up for at Eventbrite down below. The last thing that I want to say to you is, if you are artsy, if you like poetry, whether you like spitting poetry or listening to poetry, we have a poetry and a spoken word night. And by we, I mean me and my mom, because I'm using her shop, The Man Cave. It's small, it's intimate, it's fantastic. What happens there is really amazing. And people come, they do spoken word pieces, they do poetry, or they just listen. Sometimes it's an hour, sometimes it's an hour and a half, and it's free. So come on down if you're available on Saturday, March 11th. It starts at 8:30. And afterwards, you can go next door to Beamer's and get something to eat. You can go to Destari. I don't know, whatever you do. Go home. I want to go home and take a nap when I'm done. But it's a great place. And if you like reading poetry, or if you're interested in poetry, come through. It's a free night. It's fun. It's intimate. And it's like really amazing, talented people in this area. If you're a poet who's interested, holla at your girl so I can be sure to put you on the list. I want to be sure to give everybody enough time to be on the list. And then we kind of have it like an open mic segment where if you have an extra piece or you have something you want to share, you have the opportunity to do that. It's a safe, non-judgmental place where people can come and use poetry or spoken word as a vehicle to share how they feel, to create connection, to create community, and to love. Really, that's what it is. I find that every week it's about love. So those are some things that I have going on. I will list those down below for you. I will see you all tomorrow on my Wisdom Wednesday video. And don't forget, wear your crazy socks. Look at Cheshire Cat today. He's so cute. Okay, That wasn't what I was gonna say. What was I gonna say? Don't forget. Oh, subscribe, and if you like it, share it and hit the thumbs up and blah blah blah. And I love you guys. And please, for real, send me, either message me or email me. What do you want to know about? What can I share with you? What do you want in a newsletter? What do you want on a video? What are your questions? Because I have a lot to give, but I want to make sure that it's relevant. So holla at your girl. All right, y'all. Love you guys. Happy Tuesday. I'll see you guys soon. Yeah. All right. Bye.